as the seasons change, one thing doesn't. The cream always rises to the top. Welcome to the December 1st Most Played Games list. Today I'm your gracious host, Aaron. What up? Alright, we gotta let it build up a little bit, so comment section, your boy gonna be down in it. And now let's get it poppin'. Yo, it's Sledgehammer's polished Call of Duty with a 3-year development cycle that's paying dividends for Activision right now. Creating more jubes has helped make Call of Duty a better game, and it's brought all the OG COD players back to it, so it's gonna be thriving right now at the #1 position. Following that, we got free-to-play Fortnite at 2, and even PUBG gets a slight shout-out because if it wasn't for PUBG, you wouldn't have even Fortnite on the consoles first, so you gotta give credit where credit's due. Shout out to PUBG. But then you got my boy, the greatest multiplayer shooter game this generation. Rainbow Six Siege at 3. Then you got Rockstar's take on games as a service with GTA 5 at number 4. And then you got 2K18 at 5, Ark at 6th. My slight opinion on Ark is that I'm happy to see it thriving right now for being just a weird and unique game all on its own unique thing. Not a ripoff of really anything else, and it's just a weird game. So I give it credit for being unique. That's all I'm gonna give Ark. That's all it gets. And then you got Madden 18 and Roblox. Whatever the heck Roblox is. You got casual Overwatch at 9th, and you got Rocket League at 10th. And Rocket League with its very good skill gap that it's got in that game, so I give Rocket League a lot of credit for holding on to the 10th position. Shout out to Psyonix. Good job, Psyonix. Now we get to the clusterfuck part of the video, all the failed shooter disgrace games that don't got their shit together like Rainbow Six Siege and Fortnite do. And even Call of Duty. Like, you know you messed up when Call of Duty got their shit together before you. You know, that's a real bad sign. You know, COD's like that fucking tweaker junkie dude that was like ODing on his jetpacks, and then he got his shit together. He cleaned up his act, and he put on a suit. He put on a World War II suit and tie. He was strapped out in World War II, right? And then all these games over here was like they ended up collapsing because they're idiots. So here comes the idiot list. Here we go. So you got Destiny 2. Bungie flopped their own game. Good job, Bungie. As you see, a huge chunk of its population dipped on Xbox, and it's all the way down to the 11th position. And then you got Black Ops 3 because all the player base went over to the other COD. So what's your excuse, Destiny 2? Oh, and then my slight analysis on Black Ops 3 being there is, my question is why is Black Ops 3 here? Is it because these are the people that can't afford the new COD and they're just gonna wait till Christmas to get it? Or are these the kids that really just prefer jetpacks? I don't know. Because if they do, then maybe they should go over to Titanfall 2, a game currently being supported. And they don't have that really bad microtransaction. And they don't double dip in their game. Well, I don't know, actually. No, they don't double dip in their game because the DLCs are free in Titanfall 2, unlike in COD. So, yeah, true COD. So that's my slight thoughts there. As far as a business perspective. I don't know. Anyways. Then we got Star Wars Battlefront 2 at 13th spot. It was 8th, down to 13th. 2 years ago, Star Wars Battlefront 1 was in the 4th position. Now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 down to the 13th position, a shell of its former game. That shows that it literally sold half as much as it did last time. It's tanking in sales. They don't even have the microtransactions in the game. Come on, EA. EA's all bluff right now. It's hilarious. They called they shot, they got shot down. Just like the UFC 3 game, it's just exactly like this game, copy and paste progression system into that game. It's getting apparent now that their games are becoming generic. Oh, so that gives you guys, that's gonna give everybody today's double dip. I'm actually gonna throw in today's joke, or today's premise. EA is taking the game out of video games by putting the progression system behind RNG, aka just gambling, or RNG, as I would like to call it as a former Destiny player. So EA should just switch industries at this point. They're not making video games that you interact with to play against other people. They're not making video games where you interact competitively in a fair game against other people. They're making a pay-to-win game. They're literally just like a pachinko machine with a gimmick gameplay section in between them. It's just, they literally are in the wrong industry. And that's the joke. EA they're in the wrong industry. We'll see what happens with EA and DICE if they ever get the playlist population fixed with the next patch or update, or will this game continue to flounder, squander, and wander around the bottom section of this list. Oh, and as it stands, don't buy this game. This progression system is bullshit, and I'm getting really tired of this game, sadly, and I'm gonna have to go back to Rainbow Six Siege, a game that treats you respectfully. It's the truth, though. It's the truth. And then you got free-to-play darling Warframe coming in at... What the fuck is it? Oh, the 15th spot. Climbing up with a new content update, and I've seen a lot of respectable gamers recommending Warframe, from Scanner Barkley to my boy 2Cold26 to the BF3 homie Gassy Gamer. They've all recommended Warframe, so I have a positive opinion on Warframe. So if Warframe interests you in the slightest, I guess I'd recommend you play it. So there's that. And then you got Battlefield 1 at the 16th position with 39,000 players in its peak hours. That's a good estimation on how many people are playing each of these games at this section of the most played games list. Then you got Assassin's Creed Origins holding strong at the 17th position. This is super good for a story-based game because in comparison you have Shadow of War down to the 29th spot, and you have Wolfenstein 2 already off the top 45 list. And that's kind of sad. Wolfenstein 2 didn't sell well, and it really shows on the most played games list. Star Wars Battlefront 1 is at the 36th position with 8,000 players, so that's more perspective on the most played games list. And For Honor slipped all the way down to the 22nd spot. And I do believe that will be the end of the video, so thank you for watching, and peace out. Peace out.